And her name is Donnie Wiggins, and she's some kind of coach when it comes to money. But now she's starting to pop up a lot talking about relationships. I don't know why, because if she's, you know what I'm saying? It's like, why would you want to ruin your reputation by targeting relationships? How many of y'all are actually familiar with this chick? Her name is Donnie Wiggins. Let me see.
When you're an entrepreneur, you don't think about it. We're me from the Social Proof Podcast. I'm a business development coach.
Okay.
So this is about to be real interesting because people get to see the professional side, but I like talking about the other side.
Yeah. That's dope. That's dope. So how'd you get into podcasting?
David made me.
Shout out to Dave.
No, seriously.
For real?
Yeah. So David and I, many people don't know that we have been closely connected since maybe 2014, 2015. Okay. And we've been partnering on things since then. Like we used to always do these entrepreneurship events and things together because we have a very similar purpose in life, right? Okay. And so in
somebody told me that they were like from Eric Thomas's camp or something like that. I don't know how true that is. I'm not sure. I don't know the details behind it, but somebody told me that they're somewhere behind like Eric Thomas's camp. Somebody confirmed that with me in the chat. Do y'all know that this chick, Donnie Wiggins, is from Eric Thomas's camp? Somebody familiarize me with their background, because I'm not as well versed as I should be about these people and where they come from and all this stuff. So if y'all can fill me in and keep me up to date, that would be absolutely awesome, and I would be grateful, super grateful, for y'all informing me of what's happening out here in these streets.
2019, maybe 2020, he invited me to be a guest on the podcast. And me and David are best friends. Right. Shout out to Sleepers for Suckers.
Yeah.
And he's like, yo, sis, like, come do the podcast with me. Right. And I'm like, boy, I ain't doing nothing that don't make no money. Like, what are we doing here?
I ain't doing nothing that don't make no money.
I'm not doing anything that don't make no money. Right. I couldn't see, like, if I'm being totally honest, I didn't watch podcasts. I didn't even understand what a podcast was. Right. And for years, I've wanted my own talk show. Like I've been told, oh, you need a talk show, you know, because what we do on social media. Yeah. And so he's like, all right, you don't get it, but let's just try it out for 90 days. If you hate it, we'll stop. But if you like it, you know what I mean? We'll keep going.
Right.
I started Social Proof Podcast with Dave. And in the beginning, because he had already started, I come in on episode 49. We're almost 500 episodes in now.
Congratulations. That's
thank
dope.
you. I came in on episode 49.
I want to hear that.
And now I got my own show, too, where I'm by myself. And it's up. Like,
how you like
too? I used to live out Camp Creek.
So that's dope. Oh, okay, so you Westlake. All right, that's dope. Okay. So let me ask you a question. Westlake. So, like, name some of the companies that you help, like, with business. Like, you know, what made you get into that business side? Like, what made you tap into that?
So it was never anything that I planned for.
Yeah, I'm always, if I see a chick, if I see a woman and she don't have no bra on, but she got a blazer on, that's a red flag for me. That's a red flag for me. If I see a chick that don't have no bra on, and she basically got her titties out, but she got something on up under there? Nope, don't look like it. That's a red flag for me personally, but we with it. Let's see what she got to say.
What happened was I hardly ever took time off.
Right.
And dude was like, oh yeah, as long as we got coverage. Coverage? Like, as much money as I make this company, and they were on their way. He flew in that way because they were on their way who was in the network marketing industry.
Man, you gotta watch Donnie better dig. Now,
I already know. If I ever gotta get rid of you.
Oh, you know, look, she knows how to do it.
Let me wait, because that might not age well. No.
And she knows. No, I'm just playing.
I watch all of the true crime stuff.
That's dope. That's dope. So look, we got this thing on Fat and Actual. We ask you, are you petty? Are you petty? Got any pettiness with you?
For sure.
Elaborate. You gotta give us one.
For sure.
Or some petty shit that Donnie has dead. Like,
I can't think of anything that I've done that's petty, but so I tell people I'm really personally developed, right? Meaning I'm emotionally.
Is that the breakdown of pettiness?
I am the type of petty that you got to think about it on your way home. Like she said, what to me? on the way home, you're going to be like, wait a minute.
She gonna push. Did you say that to me really?
Yeah, no, I am petty and I'm not proud of it, but I can be so petty.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything that I've done recently because I'm not really in situations where I have to be too petty anymore, but don't play with me.
So you're good with your words too. You could say something and it won't hit you right then, but when you think about it, like
that's the hardest part of me.
Yeah,
like
it's like
I'm so good with words, and I hear that I have this look that I give people on my face, like I can silently petty your ass to death. All right, like don't play with me. That's not. Don't go word for word with me.
That's dope. That's dope. She like she got the pettiness down.
Yeah, but on said something when she said you got to think about it, it's like oh she good with the words. She gonna say something to you, and it's gonna simmer down, and you're gonna think like wait hold on.
That's crazy. You see any pettiness
this week? Nah.
Hey, man, it's petty, man. They messing with TD Jakes, man. That's tough, man. That's tough, man. Them folks is tough, man. Hey man. Man, come on, man. Hey, man, they get out of hand. But you know what, though?
Grateful for my health and my family can count for both bringing me joy. And
come forward and tribe that the people you know.
We're so focused on hitting goals and metrics. And if you don't that day, it's like, oh, man, say stuff like that, period. Whether I do or I don't, I'm never saying things. Well, I can't say never. I don't speak in absolutes, but I'm very intentional about trying not to or monitoring the things that I say that speak against what I really, really want. Right. So I am such a master manifester. I am a person who I went through this period where I believe in like multiple streams of income. Like, oh, you don't have to just do the one that has, I forget the name of it, but it's the one that has
Word of Mouth, Chicken and Beer.
The first album.
Oh,
amazing. Don't kill me in the comments, but I used to want to be a supermodel.
What?
I used to think
don't kill me in the comments.
Don't kill me because people be like, she ain't even cute. Whatever. I think I'm cute. And I kind of have like that alien look that supermodels have. You know, like that. It could go either way. You either
these niggas is simps. These dudes is, let me not say they simps. They're simping for her. That's what it seems like.
Are you beautiful? This
That's
like
crazy.
but no, seriously. And I wanted to do all those things. So fast forward, when I transitioned into business out of entertainment and fashion, because I also own clothing stores and I used to style a lot of people. So I'm just so grateful. God is really letting me have my.
Donnie don't just sit on everybody's couch, man.
Yeah, that's hard.
Chilling,
that's hard.
and she drinking with us.
I'm drinking with y'all. First of all,
good shit.
This is delicious. First of all, they asked me what I drink. Because I guess everybody be drinking on here and get lit, right?
You know how we do. We cater to you when you come to Fat Nasty Podcast.
And so I was like, I didn't want to be that person, but I was like, I really only drink champagne.
Right.
That's what you could have.
First of all, can I show them? Hold on, because not only do I have champagne, but can I show this?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, look, she got the big box.
Bought me a whole case
of
my favorite.
Clico too. That's limited edition.
I got this Clico, and it's the rich edition, which is not even easy to find all the time.
Come on, man.
And
so man, we come with gifts.
I cannot wait to have this. Even though he had to lose a bet to make it happen. I honestly was expecting you to be like, dang, I couldn't get to the store in time.
No, we won't do that. We hold our word. Our word, the word is your bond.
Yes.
That's New York. That's a New York slang. I remember I hear my uncle them say that. I was like, man, what do they mean by that? Until you get older and you know, like.
Hey, here's my question. Here's my question in this, because I could already tell that this is about to go south. So here's my question, y'all. How do people acquire a taste for something? I don't know what the taste is. I don't know what it is, right? How do people acquire a taste for something? Like, how do they determine that they like something, that they don't like something? Is it all price-based? Is it based off of your success? Then you start to be exposed to more things? Is it just because you tasted it and eventually you just started liking it more and more and more and more and more? All of that. Like, how do you acquire a taste for the finer things first? Okay, A. And then B, I'm always wondering if somebody gets a return on their investment. Listen, I'm a sucker, so I don't know, right? I don't know how much this stuff costs. What is it called? Clico Rich. How much is this stuff? Clico Rich costs. Let's see. It's from Costco. It's from Costco. Why we acting like it's... It's $72. At least that's what it's telling me on Google. I mean, why we acting like this is a lot of money or that we can't afford it? Google is telling me that this is $72. Champagne, $72. $71 at Crown Wine and Spirits. I've never had this before, so I don't know. Maybe I'm not as cultured as I need to be. Why we acting like this stuff is just like crazy in price and stuff like that? Is this supposed to be a lot of money? No, I'm asking because I don't know. And so I'm leaning to the chat a lot of times to actually give me some insight on what it is that we're talking about. I'm just trying to figure out, is it a lot of money? Okay, so Victim Olympic said that she didn't say that, y'all assume. Okay, no. Nobody is holding her accountable. And you also got to take into consideration that I've seen pieces of this before. So let's continue. Let's continue. Okay, let's just keep going.
When you say something, you got to stand on that. And if you don't, that's standing on business.
That's standing on business. But we're not gonna overlook the fact that we're drinking Bel Air because we gotta show up for our people. You know what I mean? Right now I'm drinking Bel Air. That's what I chose.
That's what she chose. That's what she chose.
And it's absolutely delicious.
So that's dope.
What about you? What about your
mindset? My mental state is dope because 2 days ago my mom flew in for the holidays.
I can't wait to see.
I ain't gonna lie, the holidays be dope because like. It's to see them in that moment. You take now. I'm out on.
Okay, Papa.
Yeah. Right.
Thing too.
Nah, we just always do our own little thing. I got all that.
Keep the sweat away real good.
Doing little stuff like making little hors d'oeuvres and stuff like that.
Not hors d'oeuvres.
Yeah,
you talking about seafood boil? Like that's what. Let me find out.
Yeah,
it's gonna be good.
We set the little hot pot up outside.
Yeah,
for sure. Shout out to Chef Striker so much. He can.
That was my second event. I done seen him. He did y'all little y'all date thing that y'all did with
Airbnb.
Yes. Strike is that guy. You hear me? Strike is that guy.
Oh, it was nice.
Sure.
I like him.
Oh gosh.
Icebreaker.
Okay. I thought we just broke the ice.
Are you a good gift giver?
I'm an amazing gift giver.
All right. Oh, we got to talk about this.
Yeah, we got to hear this
from a woman perspective.
What's
a good gift? First of all, are you single?
First of all, I'm so single.
Okay.
And I am.
They might be in your DM. My fat nasty.
Can you please?
Yeah,
can you please be in my DM?
Yeah, the fat and nasty are about to be in the DM.
This is an invitation, okay? This is a calling, a casting call.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Take her on a date.
Take me on a date. I don't like Cheesecake Factory.
Right, you don't.
But not for the reasons that people think.
Right.
If we gotta choose, I'll go to Red Lobster.
For real?
Before Cheesecake Factory.
My mama loved Red Lobster.
Listen.
I said, yo, why are you
That's hard, Donnie. You said you'll go to Red Lobster.
Upgrade that shit too, though.
I gotta.
You know what? The Red Lobster time, because I ain't gonna lie, before we had all these little spine divots and all that, Red Lobster was... It was top 10.
It was the upper echelon. You know what I mean?
They go get you some cheese biscuits and shit.
That's exactly what I want. Like you want... I love luxurious things and experiences. Right. I do. But every now and then I want to pull up at Red Lobster. Let me get them cheesy biscuits and that Caesar salad, because I don't know what they put in their dressing, but they Caesar salad hit different. It do.
And Red Lobster still be bumping. Niggas just got Red Lobster fucked up.
Now they need to change that carpet out on those floors for sure, right? But
hey, yo, 2025 since we
floor that thing. Get rid of that carpet. But yes, I'm single, and I am like, this is the first time where I'm really like, I'm a relationship girl. I'm a lover girl. Okay. I love being in relationships. I love having somebody else to consider. It's so funny because people will say, like,
your first Christmas, you ain't gotta give no gifts, huh? No gifts.
This is. I'ma still give gifts. I'ma still give some gifts. Okay. But like, my friends and people who know me in real life be like, if people only knew how much of a baby you are, like how you just be like, I just want to lay up and curl up and do these lover girl things.
Oh, your shit about to
they about to be, hey, that's about to be in your shit. They about to be in your shit. The fat nastiers. That's what we call it.
Let me see. Gifts. So a good gift depends on who you're gifting.
Okay, respect. Oh yeah, she's a giver.
It depends on who you're gifting. Not everybody's love language is in like the expensive things.
All right, you missed me with the love language. 100%. 100%. The love language, listen, look, guys, a woman that requires you to operate based off of their love language is a red flag. I'm not looking at this and paying attention to anything outside of, like, I'm not evaluating this based off of business or anything like that. I'm looking at purely what she's talking about. Any woman that starts bringing up what their love language is, immediately, that's a red flag. I'm not saying get rid of them. I'm not saying that you shouldn't even have you know what I'm saying, do all of that. I'm saying that from a dating perspective, that is a red flag, okay? Let's continue.
So I, like, no lie, I'm gonna just show you one just so you know this isn't cap. Like, what I do is I take notes. Let me show you one of my girlfriends. I take notes on my friends. Like, I'm gonna observe you. So here is one of my friends, Ernestine, her that she loves. She's a major foodie. She loves the color purple. About you too.
That's crazy. That's notes. That's hard.
It's notes. Like, I know that she only wears purple nails. And
hey, why do niggas be acting like they really do be interested in some of this dumb shit that people be saying? Like, oh man, no, that's hard. That's what's up. Fam. We get it, bro. You keeping the conversation moving. You keeping her talking. We with you. We rocking with it. But why do dudes be acting like they really be caring about some of this meaningless stuff that some of these people be talking about, bro? Come on, man. Lead her down the path to get some other shit up out of her.
She loves Andy's mint chocolate. Shout out to my girl Aunt with what I know she loves. I have become.
You're good. Yeah, you know how to do the gifting.
Yeah, I have become like expert level of loving you in your love language. Right. And I think that's where so many people go wrong in relationships and in gifts. Like, don't buy me this. Well, and so when people are like, don't gift me certain things and I'm not appreciative of it, it's just like, why would you give me this?
Right.
I don't want that. Yeah. So I'm really, really intentional because I take gift giving seriously. I believe the best gift that I've given someone, well, my mama, I bought her a house.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you. That's going to be the best, probably most expensive gift that I've ever purchased. But like in relationships, an ex of mine loved to travel. So I've taken him everywhere from Spain to Jamaica and other places. I am like I prefer experiences. Yeah. So
memories.
Yeah. So like, for example,
I always am wondering to myself, when a lot of these people are talking about all of these great experiences and the stuff they did for each other, my question still comes back to the original thing. How come it didn't last? Why don't it last? Because everybody says that what they believe in relationships and stuff like that, but nobody is actually married though. Niggas be 30, 40, 50, 60 years old still talking about what they prefer and what their love language is, but they don't be having nobody. They'll sit there and tell you how dry their DMs are. How come nobody, listen, you gave, they gave, or whatever. I want to know, look, this is what I want to know from people from now on. This is what I want y'all to lean into as interviewers. I don't want to know what people like. I want to know why they broke up. I don't want to know what people like. I want to know why they broke up from now on. That's what I'm curious about. If all of these experiences and everything is going wrong or going right, then why did y'all go y'all separate ways? That's all I'm trying to figure out. You're successful, getting money, got your titties out with the blazer on, all of that. Okay, what is going on and why aren't people getting the results, the ultimate results that they want? Why do they go through this whole thing, but they never ever get to the final destination? They business coaches, they know how to get you over the hump, they know how to get your business together, but they cannot fucking get their own business together when it comes to their own household. That's what I want to know. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I've done, like, if I'm taking you on a trip, I'm a you ain't got to pack nothing type of person. I got all the clothes. This is in a relationship.
You set the standards around these jackets.
Well, I mean, this is
watch this gift giving, man. Watch this gift giving, man.
Don't be trying to say.
I ain't gonna lie, but I got flown out before. You know what I'm saying? My wife flew me out. She put me in the air up there. You know what I'm saying?
So with that particular like gift, each time like I got the trip, but I also like bought all the clothes. Like I noticed you don't really have like footwear for the beach, so I'm gonna take care of that and your boxers, and you know what I mean. Okay. I'm gonna set it up. Okay. And so I love that, but also small things. Like I've also been in situations where people take their self-care, like men, if we're talking men, take their self-care really seriously. So I'm gonna lay out a whole day for you of all the things that I know that you like. You want somebody rubbing in your beard all day long? We'll make it happen. Like I like that kind of stuff. That's not anything. I don't want you to buy me something. I don't want you to buy me something with somebody rubbing on me all day long. I don't personally enjoy that. I'm a 60-minute massage girl.
Yeah, these niggas. 43 minutes with Jamie Rose. Yes, very giddy. Very, very giddy.
Buy me no 3-hour massage. I don't want that. Can we split that up? Because I don't want that. But somebody would like that. So I believe that good gifts are you paying attention to what somebody actually likes and doing that.
You know what? That's real. That's real. Because I always do this to my wife. I'm like, what you want for Christmas? She be like, oh, I don't want nothing. So I know things that's closet. Stuff she likes Christmas.
Or my friends. Right. To like, what should I create? Quality time and gifts? I want both. Right. Bring me gifts while we spending quality time. Tell me some good. Tell me some good stuff about myself. You know what I mean?
Reciprocated, correct?
It is always reciprocated. I'm so. I try to be so considerate of other people that consideration is one of those things that I look for immensely at this time of my life. Like if you show me any indication that you don't consider me, get away from me.
Yeah, don't play with me.
Don't play with me.
Yeah, this ain't the plan. This ain't the little, let's go to a date.
For sure.
We dating and playing around. This ain't the time to be playing. That's all right. What about you? You good with gifts? Or?
A great gift giver.
Okay.
Because that's why.
What are we talking about? I'm trying to get to the meat of this.
For sure, as evidenced here.
Yeah, my boy good. My boy.
So when you said clique, I said we ain't getting a regular because I'm a fan of this clique.
Right.
Not only because, granted, my name is on it, Rich. I love it for that. But it also tastes like G shit.
It tastes good.
It's so good.
Yeah, that one is the best.
You can tell it's different though. You can tell it's different.
It's like that one is fire.
It's better than it. It's
and
better
it's cold, and you take a sip of it. It's like, oh.
Yeah,
can I be honest?
Yes.
So when I met y'all and we talked about I don't even know how we got to you gonna buy me a case or whatever.
Y'all made
that was the bet.
If we made a bet, okay. So it was we gonna buy a case or whatever I want. I like that language. All right. I'm gonna get you what you want.
Right. Okay.
I'll be there. Yeah. However, I didn't expect because a lot of people be talking stuff, right? Okay. I didn't expect that you were gonna go through with it. Number one, but he hit me earlier this week. And was like, yo, I got to get your case. What do you like? I sat on that message for a minute. Because when it comes to like my champagne and stuff, I like.
Oh, you like certain shit.
I like
what you
like. I like what I like. Yeah. I'm not going to say, you can't get what I like at Publix. You know what I mean? Right. Kroger ain't got what I like. So I sat on it because one of my character flaws is worrying too much about what the other person can do.
Right.
And
So now, Victim Olympics in the chat, because you've been rocking with that name for a long time since you heard me say it. Are we now clear as to why I made that assessment of why I started looking up what that price is in the first place? Are we now clear of why I started looking up that price in the? Because I was trying to understand, like, what's the big deal? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you mean that a lot of it's $70? You see what I'm saying? And it's like, so not like we checking pockets now. let me tell you how I operate. I'm gonna tell you how I operate, and maybe that'll give y'all a little bit of a difference in perspective. Okay, when people ask me what I want, I usually, because I know that people are going to go out of their way to do certain things for me because they look out for me. You know what I'm saying? People actually value me. I value them. And they have this perception that because I maybe have money or something like that, that they got to go all out and spend it based off of some taste that I have, right? Now, there's things that I'll do for myself and that I live, and then there's other things that don't really matter. Like, I'm the type of dude that is still stop at the Coney Island and get some mozzarella sticks. You know what I'm saying? So when people ask me, hey, what do you want? I usually tell them specifically about things that are not expensive because the things that is the most meaningful to me is because if I'm going to do something that costs a little bit more money, I'm going to do that for myself. But I'm still a regular person. We still all put on our pants one leg at a time. So when we starting to have these conversations or we trying to figure out what's going on out in these streets, I think it's just more courteous to focus on the things that's meaningful to you, but it's not really expensive because I want people to and it ain't that you don't have the money to get it for me. It's more or less about the fact that it don't take all of that in order for us to have a good time. Yo, we gonna have a good. If it was up to me, I would say, hey, don't give me nothing. Let's just party. But I know that people gonna get something because that's you know what I'm saying, the standard. If you go over somebody's house, for example, you usually don't want to show up empty-handed. You know what I'm saying? You want to get them whatever it is or whatever. Listen, we can get some simple stuff. Yo, give me some Coronas. Hey, can you grab some Coronas with a lime? Because that's what I like to drink. I'm cool with Coronas with a lime. I ain't tripping off all of that because that's what I drink when I go to the bar. Listen, hey, give me a Corona extra with the lime. I'm good. I'm straight. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? So it don't take all of that for us to have a good time. Because we not there to show out for each other. We just there to have a good time. That's it. That's it. When we get together and any of the bag chasers, our streets, it's a lot of people in the chat that kick it with me in person. Y'all know it ain't no net worth that's in the building. It's all about good vibes. I mean, I don't care if you packing packages at night and this guy is a CEO of some major company over there. We all human. We there to have a good time. So I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping off of none of that whatsoever. I'm just going to have a good time and I'm going to do what it is that I do. Listen, water don't cost nothing. We can get us a bunch of waters and we can go and chill. So, man, listen, I mean, when you say, when I say to somebody what I want, and sometimes, what I drink, it don't, listen, it ain't even about that, bro. It ain't about none of that. When it come to other people and preferences and stuff, it's let's have a good time and that's the end of it. Like, I'm not even gonna tell you if I like something in particular, unless like you my brother or something. I'm not even gonna tell you to grab this or whatever. Like, I ain't even on that. I'm just off that, bro. I don't even like when people spend a whole lot of money on me because it makes me feel uncomfortable sometimes. Because it's like, yo, that's not even necessary. I'm not even on that. I'm the type of person that get uncomfortable when people start spending too much money on me. Y'all seen that happen with the Millionaire Morning Show. Y'all seen that happen with the Millionaire Morning Show when people had at one point, and people was like, yo, you got to let people do stuff. At one point when it started getting uncomfortable, and I'm like, hey, hold on, y'all. What we doing? I shut the whole show down because I'm like, listen, I don't ask for this, but I do want to make sure that I appreciate the people because I just want to make sure, like, I'm used to this. We here to have a good time. Now, if you show appreciation for what it is that I do, that I appreciate it. But at the same time, I'll be like, oh, hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. Listen, I want to make sure that we doing this the right way and we not getting out of hand. You know what I'm saying?
And ending up feeling unfulfilled because I'm like, let me just say this so don't put them in a situation where I hurt their feelings if they can't. So I sat on it for a minute.
Right.
And then I responded like, whatever, this is what I drink.
Right.
And I'm prepared to show you the at home that this is all I got. Right. Mm-hmm. And so when I sent that and he was like, say less. Thank you.
Yeah, come on, man. This is how we coming.
Because I'm not going to ask something and then if I'm asking, if I say, yo, what do you like? I'm not asking that, and then you tell me something to be like, oh, now we're not doing that.
Right.
And you know how many people do that?
Yeah, but that's not, I ain't built, that's
but
different.
You know, that's
because why ask it and you can't provide that?
Right.
Because it's like, yo, don't ask for something. That's just like asking somebody, hey, yo, you, how you paying your rent this month? You good? How much you need? And they be like, well, I need $1,000. You're like, oh, well, shit, I really ain't had that to help. So why did you ask?
I'm not seeing a correlation here, but we gonna roll with. I'm genuinely trying to understand the correlation. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody might have something to listen, man. Come on, man. Stunt culture is crazy, man. Y'all niggas out here trying to stunt for these hoes. And I'm not saying that she a hoe, because that's not what I'm calling her. I'm saying that a lot of y'all be trying to stunt for hoes. And nigga, y'all don't. A lot of us don't even be having it to give if we just keeping it 100. If we keeping it a buck, a lot of us be in debt, trying to impress people that don't even care nothing about us, that you ain't never gonna see again. That wouldn't even pick up the phone if you called them after you let them go. Some of us be doing too much, acting like a band ain't a lot of money to most of us. Come on, man. Come on, bro. We ain't got to do all of that. We ain't even got to do all of that, bro.
Ask me what I needed for my
Don't ask. Tell me what you can do.
Yeah, right. Just be like, yo, if you need a little help, if you need something, I have a little something towards that. Don't ask that question. It's being intentional, and I've learned that. It's like what you ask.
And there's nothing wrong. And I hate to say this.
Y'all got to stop trying to impress these women. Yo, be who you gonna be in front of them. Whoever you are, just be that with them. Nigga, listen, I promise you, they not gonna look at you no different just because you spending money on them. Look, on everything. On everything. They're not going to look at you any different if you decide that you keep your money in your pocket, unless they was coming into it with an expectation in the first place. The same dudes that's not spending no money are the same dudes that's able to get everything up out of them, family. Y'all think that y'all is doing something by impressing these women, and all you got to do is be authentically you, and don't even care if they impress in the first place. We ain't got to do all of that, fam. Real talk.
So when she said, if you dating somebody and you been around somebody, I know what my wife like. So if I walk in the house with some bullshit, I'm gonna get a bullshit response. Yeah. There's no Reeboks for me. I got shit years, nigga.
Of the man against the woman.
And it shouldn't be like that.
Especially black men against black women, right? And all these debates on what I'll accept and, you too good for this, that, and the other. Here's what I think. I think that you got to qualify the person that you're dating. I think you got to qualify the person that you're attempting to deal with. And you got to ask yourself, am I the person that can deal with a her? Or am I the person that can deal with a him, right? There's this meme that goes around on social media. That's the realest thing. It's really silly, but it's the realest thing. It says, if you see that I am a woman who likes materials, why would you come around me without any materials?
Right.
No real shit.
What's wrong?
No, but that's
because you still busting it down. Because you still busting it down for a real one that ain't giving you nothing. And we know who you are under all of the guys, under all of the extras, under all of that other stuff, we know who, and you know who you dealing with. You know who you can get it out of and who you can't. Listen, you can say that you like a. Look, I don't know any woman, not one, that is on social media out here capping, that is not going to say that they like material things. I don't know any woman that's not going to say that they don't like nice things. It ain't a woman in the world that's going to sit here and not going to cap to you and act like they didn't already been to Dubai and that they these high-end women and all of this stuff. Every last one of them likes nice things. What are we talking about? That's not what I'm offering them. Actually, I'm not offering anything. We just gonna chill out and we gonna vibe. And if something happened, then it happened. But I'm not offering nothing unless I can get a bag with you. Unless we getting some money together. Unless we collabing and there's some mutual benefit that come along with it. Then we can start figuring out how we can spend some money. But other than that, man, I'm not about to sit here and what do you mean? If you know that I'm a girl that likes nice, what girl don't like? What dude don't like nice things? That don't even make sense. Everybody like nice things.
It's real. And so I think that we...
And you know they're going to agree with everything, right? Yeah, I feel that. I feel it.
We overemphasize these things because you're barking up the wrong tree.
Right.
I like experiences.
Right.
So when we said earlier, hit my DMs, if you're not a man that likes to provide experiences, don't hit my DMs.
Well, that go for me and all of my guys. No. I think you got this wrong, baby. Listen, and I get it. Listen, everybody deserves their preferences. That's why you single. For me, it's a little bit different. Now, I like providing experiences for me. I'm going to be absolutely honest. I'm not looking to figure out what you like. I don't care. I never asked you what your love language is. If a chick hit me up and she'd be like, hey, you never asked me what my love language, I didn't know that I was trying to figure out what your love language was. I make experiences for me. Now, if you just so happen to be around me when I'm having these great experiences, then drink up and enjoy. It's enough for all of us here. But I'm not going out of my way to provide an experience for you. And so she's qualifying y'all. Hey, if y'all not ready to make sure that you create an experience, then don't hit her line. Don't hit her DM. She high key now, not low key, high key. High key. From foreclosure to millions. We got different tastes now. That's why I was asking in the beginning of this live stream, what qualifies us to have a different taste, different taste buds, different experiences, all of that.
Because I am an experienced woman. You know what I mean? Like, don't come over here trying to change what I like.
Right. Yeah. I'm grown.
Here's the thing. You got to do some due diligence. Right. So if you're on my page and you see that my page is full of experiences that I've provided myself or done, why would you come over here without any experiences? Yeah. Like, why would you come over here and think that I am the type?
You didn't even take the time to think and figure out what I really like. You don't even really
like. Why would you come over here and think that I'm the type of person or the type of woman that wants to be texted all damn day? Where do you see any indication of that?
That's not experience.
Social media gives you a glimpse into the life of what people actually enjoy. Right. So if I'm not your vibe, that's okay. That doesn't make me.
No. Most people on social media is capping. And they taking pictures in front of other people's cars pretending like it's theirs. And they spend 2 days over in a place and they act like they've been there for 2 months. And they taking enough pictures to continue to post it even when they're not there no more. It's the statistics say that credit card debt has exploded to the biggest point that it's ever been in life. There's more people getting evicted than ever. How is a nigga supposed to know that you don't like to be texted? Not saying that I'm going to text you anyway. How is a dude supposed to know that you don't like to be texted through your social media profile? It's getting late. Is there anything else to parse out of this?
And what my vibe is wrong, and it doesn't make you who want to text all damn day wrong either. Just go find the woman who you see posting screenshots of text messages all day. You'll never see that here.
Right.
You see me on planes all the time. You see me in sweatsuits. So you want to buy me a gift, buy me a sweatsuit. You see, I like that. But you also see that I like red bottoms and stuff like that too. Why would you buy me Skechers? Do you see Skechers? And do you see evidence of that anywhere?
Later on in this podcast, she said that she had on some Amazon stretch pants. Later on, as I reviewed this earlier, this later part. I didn't see this part that she's talking about now, but I think I reviewed the later part. Let me see.
I'm already disciplined. I'm disciplined for both of us. I bring something to the table, but you could clear all of this, so you can flip this whole thing over. You want
doesn't mean you're an adult yet. You know what I'm saying?
Admires. And this may not be who you or I admire, but these are the examples that we've seen on TV. So early on, we saw reality shows with the Trump family. Where do his kids live? This is how the day finna go.
35, 40,000 followers.
It got to be one of y'all.
I know some niggas.
One of y'all got to be able to tell me what we finna eat today. Why I gotta think about what you
partner, man. Come through.
I don't. It's just certain. For me, it's like a mindset. Right. I'm so attracted to people that I can learn something from. I don't like closed-minded individuals. Yeah. So when there's somebody, like there was somebody recently who tried to take me on a date, and he's like, yo, I only take women on coffee dates. It's an immediate no, lose my number for me, because I appreciate.
It's Starbucks?
And it has
like one coffee spot in the world with Dunkin' Donuts?
It has nothing to do with how much money you plan to spend on me. It has everything to do with you telling me that I typically take women on dates. I'm not a typical experience, baby, and I need you to see that out the gate. So don't.
All right, that's enough for me. That's enough. Listen, the reason why I do this show pretty much every other day is because I get overloaded with craziness. I'm taking a lot of content on a daily basis, and I hear a lot of bullshit every single day. Every single day. All day. Every day. And it's crazy because I don't understand y'all no more. I am so confused. Ain't nobody successfully married. Ain't nobody in successful relationships. But everybody got all of these preferences and all of these thoughts of what's happening. We got to balance it out, y'all.